I would like to introduce the principal, Judy Hutchinson, and Superintendent Dr. Goffin. Please, I will pass the mic to you. Thank you.
My name is Julie Doman, Principal of American Magnet. I would like to ask the staff of American Magnet to join us up front as well. So staff that are here, please come up. We want the family and the community to know that as American Magnets, we stand with you. We stand with you in grief. We stand with you in hope. Ms. Kerr is a beloved staff member of ours. And our two twins, kindergarten. We were very sad. Our staff, their classmates, very sad to lose those two beautiful girls who loved coloring, loved coming to school in their matching beautiful dresses every day, greeting staff, waving, following their mom, staying after school when mom stayed after school. Many of our staff have had children attend our school, and children of staff become our family too. And so we grieve the two, that we're our students along with you, with the family. We also share your grief for the two younger as well, the two younger boys. We stand in hope along with you for Ms. Kerr and for Jaku, who is a first grader here at Ames. And while this is very hard for our staff, with grief, we are also standing in hopes of healing and rallying around her and Jackson. We are here to support the family, your community, and whatever you need, we are here for you. We're family, we're community, we stand with you. So please reach out, anything we need from our community to yours. We have much love for you and for our staff and for our students. And we'll pass it on.
Good afternoon, I'm Superintendent Joe Goddard, and I'm sincerely appreciative that you are here today on Town Hall as honor support and also like to thank our Board of Education. I'm sure Hal Henderson is here, along with board members Franco and Carrillo. Would like to thank them and thank American Indian Magnet School for your incredible support. You know, school is a place that brings smiles, hope, and happiness, and learning and progress. And nothing quite prepares you to wrap your arms around a child, a family, a community, in the way that these staff members and all of us are. And it's my hope that we can just support one another, support the family, and really use this as a chance to embrace what makes us great. And that is the way we come together in times of our heart, times that are challenging. I also can't thank enough the public safety officials who are in the room. The mayor will likely also do that and others speak, but such important partners to us and such important partners in this work. I know that this is equally challenging, especially for our firefighters as well. And I think it's really important to acknowledge that all of us start our days with only the hopes of doing our best work. And the challenges that we face are incredible. So I just like to thank them and know that they're in my heart as well. Lastly, just know that there's a belief from this school district and from this community that we will hold together and do our very best to continue to support. While we come together on this day and the whole community is here, know that there are many days that will be as we move forward. And that we will continue to be there and be with one another in service of the Vang family and all children and all families in St. Paul. So with that, I again sincerely thank you for being here. Just know that the Vang family is number one right now for us in St. Paul, along with the staff and families that are going to be in this. Thank you.
The next speakers will be the president of 18th Council, President Cheng, and then your board member. Please.
Good afternoon. My name is Cheng, or my own name, Cheng. I'm the chairman of Hmong Council. First, I would like to thank the American Indian Medic School for opening the school for us to have this event here. I also would like to thank Principal Julie Hutchinson, Elvins. Next, I would like to thank all the elected officials for coming here today to support our Hmong family today. And I also like to thank all the Hmong community leaders. Some police officers here as well. So thank you for coming to support the Hmong family and Hmong community. I would like to speak Hmong. Nó nói là nó cái tu sửa là cái chỗ mong sửa cái lý do cái mọi con sự xanh bây giờ cái chúng ta có là cái phòng tu cái hình tu mà cái nào cái mọi cái chuyện này giờ cái chuyện xảy ra cái chuyện tôi cũng nghe cái tôi có một lâu thì nó hỗ trợ cái chuyện thì mình đợi giải khó hoặc là cái sự tu sửa cái đó如果做俾人哋嘅字，有聽咗做學出嚟，做嚟做到我日頭啲學時車冇落嚟，呢個都我幾抽書啊，幾巴嗰度你選嘢度轉咧，呢度巴所有人哋巴度嗰度然後轉咧，聽我嘅嘢，你學幾選到呢度俾做學出嚟，我而家做俾啲嘢，你我做俾做學出嚟，就睇咗。The elected official 我做咗個主，因我姓何嘅，每日佢哋就好多可能啲 chief of police 就chief fire 好多可能嘅，佢會有好多 support 啲 community 嗰度，可能有啲學啲住國家嘅係落啲，裏面有啲我攞到邊個邊咩，呢就做到呢嘢我耍嚟嘅，呢個點樣咩咯，只係講全部啲嘢我。呢啲啥子造，你就好用到要出去的地方，我要人美，你去包下去。而且就好是这种人呢，或者被出来做多，或者被炸，也被到科技也都觉得，啲科技也都對啲呢樣，頭又啲對方都，我又頭後摸啲好是正姑娘摸最姑娘被好有理解，可能也好的被全部出來，就係到都有被到科技都覺得。啲學啲讀書嘅，我哋全部啱係落去，估到啲狀況出嚟，比較好熱聲，佢哋就幫佢哋有啲就指出嚟做到，就俾博啲學生出嚟講，呢啲係最緊要，而且啲講話講，你日日都只話緊錯誤嘅，嘢嚟處事就俾佢哋。就呢隻啦，可能有啲學就俾租俾老嘅，你講就啱咗，我哋俾學用去測試下。跟要少數天，不要少那個，其實佢必須要用嚟弄咯，也俾多次測試下嚟咯，不能被決成吧，給我做出來，給他俾我們這個問題。
Thank you. ประธานบริษัทแอร์และสัญญา The next speakers is coming from the Vang Council. President Vang,
Thank you all for joining us here today. Today is a very sad day for Minnesota, especially for the family, especially for the Vang family. But because of love and compassion, I'm so happy to to welcome all of you, the community elected officials. I just want to say thank you to Mayor Carter, who has been by the family side from day one. Thank you. I want to thank you, St. Paul Fire, all the first responders, all the men and women in uniform. Thank you for your service. Without you, this community would not survive. Thank you all. But most importantly, thank you for the community for your outpouring love, support, and financial contribution. Like Mayor Carter said, the struggle is far from. We encourage you to make any donation to the family, whatever you can. Losing a couple dollars is no comparison to what this family is going through right now. How can we comprehend losing 4 family members in one day? As a parent, it is beyond understanding. It is beyond the heart. The heart cannot handle such pain. And I encourage all the community, far, near, to show some love and compassion for this family. We have 3 more family members who are at the hospital. I want to thank you, all the medical staff, for taking so good care of these individuals, family members. Thank you so much. Today we are here gathered together for this candle vigil. We as a community, we as family members feel so helpless. But today we are joined together. And I hope that together, we join together. We're going to light this candle. But let me remind you that this candle will not burn long. But our love and compassion will last forever. And it is the love and compassion that will help Cheng and his family to rise from the darkest day, to keep this family going. So I applaud everybody for joining us here today. And we're here with me today, I have General Vang's son. And I would like him to say a few words. And also with me today, by my right here, is also Captain Simon. 2 individuals who represent the community. And I would like to them to say a few words, but most importantly, thank you for being here. And thank you for showing your love and compassion. 我先说的被一种的地方下去的呢，那么要一种我先说的被钱呢，但是你讲了，如那个被就说很高，就说的被，被一种西巴西路的呀的被呢，我先说的，那么เราตัวเดียวที่จะพูดถึงประธานประสงค์เอกผู้ช่วยประธานประสงค์เอาไปหล่นเชียจีนผมให้ผู้ช่วยประธานสายหนุนเอาไปหล่นเชียของผู้ช่วยผู้สอบที่ตัวเชียนั้น
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and elected officials. On behalf of the Hmong community and on behalf of the late Cheng family, I'd like to thank for the GDS and for the St. Paul Fire Department for the rescue of the family of Mr. Cheng on the night of January 3. We thought the fire department had that family will have a hard time to get out of the house. But with the rescue of the fire department, they'll be able to get out of the house. But unfortunately, 4 of the children not make it. And 3 of the families are in the hospital in critical condition. Anyway, on behalf of the Vang family, I would like to thank our Hmong community, the American people, and the elected officials for your support. your dedication for the family. We know that the funeral, the family not planned the funeral yet, but when the funeral is coming up, you like or you to go and support your family. So thank you again for your support and being here today. Do trồng cà phê cho nhà trồng gì trồng vườn trồng tì, trồng phùng trồng dừa. Thế nhưng có hai cái câu hỏi này là rồi do trồng cà phê tụi tì tu phát triển và giờ thì cái câu hỏi này lúc chế cũng như là cái cây lúc ít tụi nữa. Lâu tụi mình nhỏ, tàu cả tàu xe, cho nên nhẹ cái ô tô mình nhỏ để nó trồng mỏ. Nó phải có thành viên ở trên là trong cái trà và ta cũng trong một số vào kia và hai kia lên nhẹ cái ô tô mình nhỏ giống một tàu xe nhỏ họ có gọi là trâu thật lại là bên cũng một tàu xe nhỏ đó là mình tôi phát triển và là của lại đây vấn đề nhỏ cái tàu tài thì có cái trên này trong cái cũng như là triển khai họ thì chả là công tụng nó mò con mà chỉ là công tụng đầu cơn rồi và lên ở từ giống một tập thể nó giống tôi phải xem vùng thời gian thằng kia mà ôn châu tan cho tôi châu nhiều thì như một cái lưu là nên cho phá nhà phát kia tôi có mua cho hai cái trở ra phá của nó đôi hình nó lúc chạy nó cái lúc chạy cái mông trời là sẽ cho phá cái cuộc tiền chạy từng đây là tôi trở là khi bà khi thơ sinh khả là tôi thành quá trình cái nên là khi thấy cái lúc này là tôi tụi mình là ba nửa lúc này xem một cái bản tên nào cho coi một lúc nửa lúc này chưa chỉ là tôi tụi mình và chỉ quốc gia cả còn người ta coi thì tiền người dân chỉ dùng tổ kia là gì mà rồi giờ còn mình chơi thì cả chưa tập trung vì nó nè thì chả là hội thảo cả cái trong môn sẽ là một cái công ty thơ kia đầu tụi mình tu phải thành được trở nên được lâu tụi tu lúc này nó câu tụi mình lúc này để cho lò ra phản tiền nào ca hay đến lúc tư lúc này xử lò nào được do sẽ tôi đi trên được do sẽ tôi đi cái gì là nông cả cái cho chỗ hay tiền nhau cái chờ là cái nhau cái lúc cái chờ vào mình được cái điều chỉ cho hay cái đó một cái cơn cờ đây là tên người rồi nói là cái mông này đôi hình nó chạy là giờ lúc chạy để cái chờ để cho các ăn là chùa nàyเป็นว่าเป็นสิ่งที่เราบริจาคเมื่อเขาเติบโตเป็นเราตัดสินใจเป็นเราบริจาคเป็นเราบ้านเป็นเราทุกจักรีนักแต่เขารู้ใจเราก็ถูกที่คุณเนี่ยรู้ใจนะเด็กเป็นเชื่อเราตลอดเคยยิงนะว่าเก็บพ่อให้เด็กหมดยาวหมดเช่นนั้นเหตุคุณที่หมดเราแต่คุณเนี่ยเป็นเราเก็บเป็นเราตัดสินใจเป็นเราชิ้นหมดเองปวดชอบเป็นชอบเป็นเต้นหนักนะผู้ทอดเดียวพันธะตัวใหญ่แต่bây giờ hai tiền nhưng bây giờ cái vùng cùng họ cầu chạy nhau cái trò đó rồi bây giờ là các thằng cũng phải chạy có cái trò cana bây giờ là chùa khi họ trong trò tích cho phải cái phát thì mình là thời điểm khi cái tích cho mỗi hai tiền giá trò tên là cái nhà giá trò là phước nhà ba nhà thế này trò cái bô duy trì nhà cái tận tổng một cái cung nha rồi mình nó ở đây chạy cái trò là tụt trò phát lúc trên bây giờ trò là khi cần để là cái trò này câu cái gì trò hay được mua thêm là cái yêu gì cả tôi chắc là và cho cái nó là đua cái gì nào bây giờ các thằng có phải chạy tiếp tục chạy và cho cái chuyện muốn qua cùng từ cái chỗ phải thành là tôi cái này nó lâu từ mình là tôi chia để yêu gì cả cái này và hai cái tôi cái cổng tên cái cho không nhiều gì cả do tôi cái cổng tên là cái hai môn cho là chỉ hai cái nó cái nhau gì tôi từ cái chỗ phải thành và nửa trên này bao từ mình rồi cái nửa nút này nó tiền nó để cho nó gọn
còn cho nên giờ gì Bụt thọ bây giờ để sống rồi bên nhỏ có học xa gia mi ở đây chụp đi Bụt thọ lúc ít chứ thọ bây giờ để sống rồi nó có nhỏ có học nhỏ có học cái mình sai thọ cái ít cho chụp đi một cái sang tuổi kịp xem biết tiện chỉ thật giải đánh đó là ơn nên sẽ nhẹ đi trong nó để thở cả đi ngủ trong nó không và trong sẽ là đó và trong các hai của ý sẽ cái chuyện quay của con thêm chờ sẽ để tôi cho sao cho mình mà của lúc này của bà sẽ kể ta nhẹ đến năm lần to thì cô tạo cho tôi lúc không có thể thử qua đi xa xa để trả quý vị tôi nằm qua tàu thế của sẽ kể lúc này nó lọt đấy không hai là sẽ để tôi nhắc vào tế là sẽ tôi tin là nhớ tôi rồi tôi sẽ tin là nó sẽ có một thể cái sợi nhị không đi nào thế của một thể lọt cho nên là gì của trong xe thì của châu cho bên mong thật kế giờ xin luôn cho anh ấy cả cho kế giờ xin luôn rồi nó ở bên mong của cũng đủ của thế cho nên chế của chị sẽ là quân ta sẽ tôi hay lỗi nhiều quá mấy thì thật chế của tân ta là như trẻ quá tầm bây giờ cho kế luôn thế thì mình nhiều mê đi nó để giáo dân thấy là họ mót ra chuyện tôi nếu chỉ trong đó cho tôi chỉ trong gì là chỉ chẳng thế là tôi sẽ học bên phản cảm em vua cho đã biết chọn một nhà thông thủ cho nên anh cho sĩ phứ thả vào chữ cho thả vào chữ là của quả mua cho ôn lên thả vào tôi chế là của quả mua cho thấy là quả mua và cho tranh nhau đi thả vào kia đi thả vào nó còn nó dễ khỏi sau khi xin lỗi của thảo sẽ được trong tay các sĩ cho nên anh gì này do đi tàu bán tàu dạy hay tàu bán tàu chế thì quân đi cho đây cho chỉ tại là có cho đến bên Hmong nhà thông phản đô đi sau cái lũ nhà đây nhau về để chở ba nhiệt ba dệt thôi số tụi mọi cái lũ ở buổi rong xe theo đi cho đây cho có cho
So the next speaker will be Mayor Marvin Butters and Chief Fire Chief 8. Please.
I don't know very well Melvin Carter. I'm Melvin Carter, and I am have the privilege of serving as mayor of this community. In that role, I tell someone literally every day that the secret belief, I guess it's not a secret, we say it every day, but the core belief behind everything that we are trying to do here in St. Paul is this notion that a city is not a stack of buildings and streets, but a city is a family of people that have to take care of one another. And in that vein, as I think about my family that lives under one roof with me, and as I think about my family that resides in this city together with me, it's just the only thing I can imagine worse than losing one of our children is losing 4 of our children. I heard one of the earlier speakers say that this loss is beyond words. It's beyond comprehension. It's beyond imagination. These are children in our schools. We, as part of our college around St. Paul, have a college savings account established for the youngest. Kerr was an intern in my office a few years ago. The principal mentioned Sheikh Hoover. I got a chance to hold him and laugh with him at a baseball game a couple of years ago, and our prayers are with him as he continues to fight. I got a chance to, I've had a chance to spend some time with Cheng, who, in the middle of the night, got the call that all of our worst nightmares are made of. And we were walking through the hospital from one room to another, to another, to another, as he was introducing me to his children, to his wife. And at one point, I sort of doubled over. And Cheng put his hand on my back and he said, "Don't overthink it." And it's hard for me to this day to understand how Cheng has the ability just to swing his legs out of the bed in the morning right now. Let alone to try to encourage me through my great sense of loss in this time. I know Cheng is at the hospital right now with his family, but I would be remiss if I didn't share with you that in his moment of loss, he's thinking about you. He's trying to encourage you. We sat and spoke to some cameras a couple of days ago, and what he wanted to say to you, what he wanted to say to me, was to make sure your smoke alarms are working, was to practice your fire safety practice at home with your children. I went home, Chief, and realized that a couple of mine smoke detectors were out of batteries, and we got a chance to refill those. And so I challenge you, because let me tell you, the thing that I love about this community is our capacity to be one. The thing I love about this community is our capacity to respond to hurt with love. And so the candles that we light today are meaningful, almost as meaningful as the contributions we make to the family. Almost as meaningful as the clicks we make on the GoFundMe to help this family survive financially through this great trauma. Almost as meaningful as you going home and checking your fire extinguisher, you going home and checking your smoke detectors, you going home and talking your children and your family through your fire safety practice at home, so that Cheng can, what he said was his hope is that he never has to see you in the same situation that you see him in today. My challenge to you is to look to your left and to your right and know that we have all lost these children. To understand the pain that everybody brings into this space. The pain that we are all holding in this space right now. And the way that we honor those two that we've lost is by holding on to those who are still with us. Cheng, Kurla, our children, our neighbors, our classmates, our co-workers. We honor them by continuing to be each other's source of support and love and encouragement. It's said a lot, so much that it can feel like cliche at times. But let me tell you how thankful I am for the men and women of the St. Paul Fire Department, for the men and women of the St. Paul Police Department, who in our worst, most horrific, nightmarish moments, when everyone else is running away, who run to our aid, who run to help us, who run to save us. Our fire department, I know, feels a great sense of loss right now too. But let me tell you I take great comfort, Chief, in knowing that those same men and women who ran into the Vang home, who carried those children out of that burning home, are the same ones who stand guard over all of our families while we sleep. So thank you, Chief, for your service. I know we have some other first responders in this space. Thank you all for the sacred work that you do for our community. The program today says healing. But I don't expect to walk out of this room healed. Healing is going to take a long time for us to do together. Healing is going to take some process. Healing is going to take some prayer. Healing is going to take some hugs. And healing is going to take a whole lot of time. As we pray for Cheng, for Carlo, for their family, the entire Yang family, as we pray for this school community and our full public schools community, as we pray for our extended St. Paul family, I'm praying for you and for your family as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being one another's support. Thank you for holding me and each other up through this terrible, terrible tragedy. And God bless all, each and every one of you. With that, I'll pass the microphone to St. Paul Fire Chief James.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thanks for allowing me to be here today, including the fire department in the community vigil healing process. As Mayor Carter said, this is very difficult for us as well. We have some responders in the room. And the amount of support, the amount of calls, the thank yous, it's very helpful. So thank you for that. We process things very difficult. They're very different in the first responder world. We did everything we could that night. And sometimes the outcomes are not what we want. And we live with that. Our responders will live with that forever. And what helps for us is we talk amongst each other, we think amongst each other, but it helps us knowing that the community here, the community is so strong that they're working together to heal amongst each other. I know some people in the room, but I don't know very many people here. I don't. But I'll tell you what I see. I see a very strong community, very strong. I see the amount of people that have come up and spoke from the heart. And I see a community that will forever be together and will be forever healing together. And that helps us as responders, it does. What we do and it doesn't go away. Our support doesn't go away. We're here every single day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We may no longer be on scene at our grave, but we're on scene in the community, and we will be forever. And I wholeheartedly mean that. I'm very sorry for the family, I'm very sorry for the community, but know that we're here for you. And looking out into this crowd, I know the community is here for each other as well. So thank you for allowing me to be here.
Thank you so much, Mayor Connors and Chief Haynes, for your support, for all your staff and come to the family. The next speaker is coming from Attorney General Keith Ellison. He's not be here, but he do have a letter, so please welcome Matt when you.
Good afternoon. My name is Matt Gladue. I'm the Outreach Director in the Office of Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison. Attorney General Ellison is out of the country today, but he asked me to be here and to read a letter, and I'm honored to be in your presence. Dear Vang family, I want to offer my deepest condolences. My heart breaks for you in the face of such imaginable loss. Still, know that you are not alone. My office, the city of St. Paul, and all of Minnesota stand ready to embrace you as you grieve. In our hardest moments, I am always awed by the compassion, strength, and grace offered by our communities, and I'm sure you will be leaning on yours. I've already seen the immense outpouring of care this week. Let that community care be a beacon of light for you. Know, too, that our communities often grow to match the weight of our burdens. I know that you will continue to receive assistance, love, and prayers from all over Minnesota, and I hope that offers you some degree of comfort. And of course, please count on me and everyone at the Attorney General's office as part of your community of support. You are in our hearts, and we are at your service. Sincerely, Keith Ellison, Minnesota Attorney General.
Thank you, man. That's will be coming from the family, and they have a couple key speakers here. So I would like to introduce Susan. Please, you and the family.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Susan Vang, and alongside me with me is Tom Cheng, Cheng and his family and other relatives. First and foremost, we would like to express our deepest gratitude to Mayor Vang Carter of the City of St. Paul, State Senator Susan Pa, House of Representative Vang Baker, City Council Member Nelson Yang, the St. Paul Fire Department, Hmong 18 Council, Bay Council of Minnesota, American Independent School, Special Principal Hutchinson, and everyone who could attend, whether in person or online at today's Vigil. We would also want to extend our heartfelt thank you to everyone who has given contributions in some way, shape, or form during this challenging time. The generosity and support of the community, local and extended, have been invaluable, and we are forever indebted to your kindness and compassion. At this time, we would like to provide you with an update on the family's medical condition. Her and Lower, the mother, and Yagu Ba, the oldest son, are still unconscious. On a more positive note, though, the youngest daughter, Nukuva, is now awake and has begun eating. We continue to appreciate the ongoing support and understanding from everyone. Your thoughts and well wishes are greatly appreciated during this difficult time for the family. As we continue to monitor the family's mental and physical conditions, please direct any questions to our English-speaking family representatives, Tom Gervais, at 763-257-3149, and Tom Kai Bang at 651-442-8952. And again, thank you. I'm going to hand the microphone over to Tom Cher, who is going to be speaking in Hmong.
So, nhớ trong lòng để cho cứ cho ti cho nên cho chí cho nó cho chứ cho công hậu cho nó cho Hmong nó tháo rồi hậu trên thế nào nên là bên tôi nó để tôi học cái trong xe sau xe được bên trên này ở bên tôi sẽ sau khi nhiều xe cho nó giờ đầu tiên là cuối đông giờ sáng qua cú sẽ trên được trên thế này là ba được trên thế này cho cho cái sáu xe cho cái nhiều xe cho nó giờ là cũng có thể nó cú tháo kia nó đây thì từ trên thế nàyเราดึงอย่าตัวจอไม่ใช่เดินเชแต่ชินอโจไปตูโจได้เนี่ยที่อ้อที่มีอยู่ย้อนตรงไหนของหมอไอ้คนเราผู้เขียนตรงนี้เห็นดีตรงใช้ยาวคนเดินคอไม่ได้ protection ในจองมีจีละเป็นเจนเนี่ยเขาเกี่ยวเชื่อเห็นดีđiều cho ba trong nó được về trên này cho con ta là cho tụi tôi là những chuyện mò hàng kia như chuyện sớm chỉ tàu đi chỉ nó thì để chuyện trâu rất già trong đời lúc còn cho oppa thế sự giờ con ta dây con sẽ sang được về trên này cho con ta mua cho đời lăng nhẹ rồi những ý dạng thì đầu tiên còn lúc thằng nó cho ra trời là update bị cho cái hạt sang được năng nhẹ tôi cho thấy những hai cái hạt thì tôi đã nghĩ sẽ hai tiền đi trong lòng một lò cho nên tôi hai tàu lũ kia nó tàu mò nó như một cái còn tôi đã kia cho cái hạt để cầu cho cầu trên một sân là đi hai tàu lũ nó tò mò nó thể thành một cái để còn tới bên kia rồi nên ta còn tới đó tới chỗ sáng thì ta sẽ được chỉ tao bỏ hay tiền điều trong cái cha kia nó tạm tên là một xe là họ qua sang trường sửa xe từ tụi mỏ trong cái cha nó là bên mà đi kia rồi nên sẽ được bỏ hay tiền điều trong cái cha là cho nên họ là bên kia rồi nên cho nên cho gì cho cứ cho đi bên trong Hmong do thống rồi số của thiên tế báo khổ đúng nó với tôiของnó để bên thứ hai là mình cảm thấy đau cái trạng cho nhau sẽ tới chờ tên đời là chỉ báo được cả thiên tế khi người hải ở bên đó đúng không khi nào cho nên sẽ để báo được đời kia có cơ thể nó mù của sao có chung trò có thể còn bây giờ có chung trò có gì sẵn đừng có lúc xe lo xe đã xe đỡ xe trong là ba cái trên này rồi mình dùng cái trên này như là bảo thơ là cái trên này có thể cụ ở châu cho cầu gì sẵn cho có thể cụ ở châu cho từ bây giờ sẽ đi sang phò theo ở châu cho the city council cho nó cũng sẽ có hai tháng báo nó là chỉ sẽ đến đây cái bốn trăm tháng thôi cho nó cho chứ của nó là nên tôi hai đủ sai xe bốn trăm đây nó nếu bị bên chế thì thế này cái tàu sẽ cái nhiều xe cho cái sáu xe giờ này là đến lúc họ chùa cho cái đầu nên sẽ đến tôi sẽ ba cái đầu còn được bên cho nên tụi xe tụi chi còn một chỉ ta chỉ cần để cho cái này lúc xe lo xe đã xe cho xe rộng để cho nó cho chứ cho công hậu cho đồ số lên số tù vấn đề sẽ được lúc mà chúng ta về cho họ đang muốn ở hai bên đó vấn đề sẽ là cho nhau tên nhau gì cho công hậu cho nó cho chứ vấn đề tôi sáng nhiên sáng chế tôi phá được đây là họ đã bây giờ sẽ được cho nên tụi xe tụi chi cho nên cái sao tôi được gặp cái vấn đề sẽ được cho chỉ tao sao tôi cho nên từ một lúc sẽ được sẽ rằng nên sao tôi là cái vấn đề sẽ được cho ý ảnh đầu kia để khi đó sẽ được bao nhiêu sự để cụ thể cái là một chương một sự của châu để sẽ được cái mong ok
Cho dạ cho cho nên là những cái vai và đồ đạc thiệt ra cho nên cái điều chuyện đó là một